Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Real Hazardous. Thanks for tuning in. We got some cool yellowtail fishing for you. We do some little tests. Hopefully I can give you guys some ideas and tactics to help you catch some more fish. So stay tuned. We're down in the Keys, great time. We just finished up lobster season, mini season, day 1. It's in the evening, pretty quiet. I think everyone's tired. Hey, I was tired too. But we're like, hey, let's try a yellowtail trip, maybe some mangroves, see what we can get. So we head out. It's a really peaceful evening, really nice on the water. I got a cool chum bag I was trying. I got a new one. I like this one. It's got a hard ring and it goes against, you can put it on the side of your boat and it's easy to put your chum in. I really wanted to try it. I've seen it on some fishing shows. It's also good if you've got frozen chum, you put it in there and it's got like the mesh is a little bigger than normal, but with that frozen chum, you know, it disperses at like a perfect rate. It's not too fast and I'm getting to where I pre-mix everything and it's frozen so then I can just throw that block in and be done with it. Don't have to mix my oats, my sand, and one of the other goodies I put in my chum. One of the reasons I mix sand in my chum and the other stuff is that besides the smell, I guess the flavor, that sand will murky up the water a little bit. So when you're in really clear water like the Keys and you put that sand in there and they're all excited because of the smell and then it's murkier, they're less finicky about the bite. So just keep that in mind when you're fishing. I got some 10-pound Missouri pink fluorocarbon leader. I'm gonna tie to my main line. I'm gonna see if it makes a difference. Got a small number 8 hook. My hands. These fish are skittish. Well, we should have that taken care of. Let's see if this works. Today, what I wanted to test, you know, obviously having a good time fishing, but I like to try to learn something every time I go out. And today what I wanted to do is see how fluorocarbon affects the bite. Like I did an underwater video of what fluorocarbon line looks like. And I wanted to test it on the fish, you know, because obviously fish's eyes are a little different than people's eyes. They do have some, surprisingly, a lot of similarities, but that's for another story. So, but I wanted to just kind of do a little bit of facts, okay? If I'm putting one line with a certain fluorocarbon out, my dad's doing another, let's see who catches more fish. So I tried some 10-pound Missouri pink fluorocarbon. We also had some 12-pound and some 20-pound. So we're gonna see if lighter makes a difference. We've got some shrimp, and sometimes we're even taking a part of the chum and putting it on the hook and sending it back. I'm using really small hooks, a number 8 Gamakatsu Circle hook. And of course we got the light fluoro leader. And I'm putting some baits are bigger, some are small, and just seeing what we got.
There it is, you go.
A little yellowtail. Yeah. Hooked him right in the mouth though.
What's that?
Hooked him right in the mouth though.
Oh, yeah.
Yellowtail. Yeah.
Really?
Ah, jeez.
You know that Chum.
Oh.
Couple of that.
Yeah. Hooked up? when I'm fishing for yellowtail, and with that small hook and sometimes a big bait, I want to make sure they get time to eat it. I mean, that's part of a circle hook. You don't just want to jerk as soon as you feel a bite. So I'm letting my line drift back, and I'm just feeding it so that there's no tension. I don't want it to be pulling in the water or look different than my chum that's floating freely. So I'm just letting it go, feeding it. Just pretty much, I mean, I don't get to a point where I stop unless I'm like, I don't know, half the spool, and then I'll reel it up and do it again. But in this case, when I'd let it back, all of a sudden a fish would hit it, and you'd see it's kind of a little bit of a slack, a little bit of a loop in your line, and all of a sudden your line would just take off. And what I would do is I would like count to 3 maybe.
Chuck your piece of shrimp.
1,
That guy said he's catching his flirt.
3.
Yep.
Maybe like the others.
Headbender right about the bird.
Oh man, my little anti-reverse says not always working.
Click on or we knocked off or what?
It just, I don't know, it just kind of free spun when I brought this fish in.
The shrimp seems to be getting the big ones there.
Yeah. If you find you're losing a lot with circle hooks, you know, just do less. You know, don't overthink it. Don't try to set the hook. There you go.
That's fine. I just want to check if I had a bait on it and if I had to slam it. I like it. Back with shrimp?
Yeah. Looks like they got rain on back in the house. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. See how this bigger piece does. How many you caught so far?
4 or 5, I guess.
Yeah. 4. I figured we'd get a lot of mangroves coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, jeez. Just broke me. He was big or toothy. He was either big or toothy.
Got it?
Yeah, feels like it. Hard time getting that bailed down.
Yeah. Hit a bird. I think the bird got him some supper, didn't he?
Yeah. You can look at our depth recorder footage here. You can see what the bottom looks like. If you're in the Keys, you don't know where to fish. If it's a clear day, actually, normally the spots to fish, you know, look at what my depth recorder looks like. It'll be this thicker red thing. Look for that. But on the top of the water, especially in 45 feet, you'll see it's darker. The brighter spots are sand. If it's a darker spot, it's kind of like a bottom structure, a live bottom. And that's where you want to fish. Yeah. Thank you. It's a little short.
going back?
Yeah, I'm going back.
So what do you got on now?
Got a big piece of shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah. About 13. Go on. Alright guys, so we're back from Yellowtail fishing. Did pretty good. Had a pretty good mess of them. Not huge, but we're in a little bit different depth of water, so it's cool seeing what we got. Tried out some different fluorocarbons, different baits, different size baits. Kind of tried to see what they like. Don't have anything definite. All the lines had fluoro. Some had 20 pounds, some had 12, and some had 10. I was using 10. I did pretty well, but I'm not sure if that really made a difference. But you know, it's good stuff to have, good stuff to try. We'll keep testing stuff and let you know what we find. Well, I hope this helps you guys out, especially when trying to decide what leader you need for yellowtail and what hooks to use, and just some tactics to do better. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Appreciate it if you comment. Let me know your favorite part, or if there's any other information that would help. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and find us on Instagram and you know, Facebook, stuff like that. We'll put some link to the gear that we use in this video if you're wondering, so you can check it out and plan accordingly. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.